that. So let me chop it up, man. Which I want to start with first. But hold on. First, I gotta say this. I'm gonna take my apology back. I'm taking my apology back, man. The last show, I'm like, yo, John, my fault. You know what I'm saying? I fucking heard about the body and all this other shit. My nigga, Wavy didn't die, my nigga. He might have got beat, but Wavy didn't die. We got to talk about this shit, my nigga.
All right, can I say this? Can I say this to that? Can I just say this to that? Even if you feel like John didn't kill him, can we say that Wavy didn't die a little bit? Like, you know what I mean? That nigga looked like 50 in that burning house in Iowa. You know what I mean? If anything, he was like 50 in that burning. Boy, that third round, he was doing
That's
himself.
One round
he wasn't
compared
doing.
To two.
No, I'm saying like it's all right. Boom. It's all right. We breaking it down already. Fuck it. Look, John first round to me personally, John just was wilding on him. John just was wilding on him. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. John was just, he was better. Second round, I think to me, might have been Wavy's best round, personally. I felt like Wavy was cooking a lot late, and I feel like the thing with the crowd was that the Summer Madness crowd likes to boo and they want to hear what they want to hear anyway. You know what I mean? And I feel like Mr. Wavy already kicks this shit a little slow, so he wasn't as enthusiastic as most, but his shit was like that shit was dope. Third round, John was like probably John's weaker round. Like, you know what I mean? One of his weaker rounds, if anything. But Mr. Wavy was just so whack. Like, I don't give a fuck. That shit was bad. Like, that shit was bad. That shit was whack. And, like, listen, we always bigging niggas up or, you know what I mean? Like, we can't be like, yo, after one battle, this nigga's amazing, but then when that nigga screw up, like, nah. That third round was bad. He was doing it. He was doing bad. It had nothing to do with John at that point. It was like, everything about, like, you know what I mean, little things he needed to, like, pick with about Wavy, it was that third round. It was just slow punching. The shits was reaches. They were corny. You know what I mean? And, everything he didn't say in the third round was whack, but 75, 80%, man, that shit was corny. That shit was bad. You know what I mean? I don't give a fuck what y'all niggas say. I thought when Wavy said his innovators over imitators shit to John, I thought, like, when he said, yo, fuck that, y'all bugging, he need to hear that, yo, that was real. I fuck with him when he said that.
That was a dope angle right there. Like, yo, I wish if he would have built on that angle like a little bit more and just attacked that shit, it would be a good battle, man.
See, here's my thing. Like, and I want to explain more so why I feel how I feel in terms of why I feel he was so whack. You don't turn around and tell them they not, like, yo, hindsight is 20/20. You know what I'm saying? So obviously, I'm sure him watching it again, I'm sure he wish he wouldn't have said certain things or like showed that type of emotion. Because like people are going to use that against him. You know what I mean? Like if a person is smart or when they do use it in a battle, it's going to hit hard. You know what I'm saying? Because Wavy was just so. It was like, yo, when that nigga said he was cheap, yeah. Like it looked like. The way John was signing them, it was just like them niggas is not ready. They getting the look, but like, man, that shit look like a setup. Well, I slack a lot of niggas up. Like, yo, that shit is crazy. Like, that shit look bad. Wavy look bad. So for y'all that don't think he may be okay, I think Wavy got the second round, so maybe he didn't die. But that nigga, he's in the hospital. You know what I mean? Like that nigga's Harlem hospitals is giving beds out. That nigga's in trouble. I feel like for me, it just. You got to pick it up, the intensity and shit. You got to pick it up. Because like John said, if you got to, your bars is whack when you got to act it out. Yo, that shit is like hilariously true, though. It's cool, it's entertaining, but I laughed. So, what y'all got, though? What y'all got?
Oh, man. Man, I got to say this shit, man. Don't get me wrong. John first round was crazy. Dope round. Crazy round. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna lie, some shit that he was saying, I feel like if that battle wasn't the first battle of the night, it would have got a nice little crowd reaction, but maybe not the amount that it got in this battle. You know what I mean? I could tell that this was the first battle of that night. I could tell. Everybody just wanted to hear something. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, John was fucking spazzing. But, nigga, Wavy first round was dope, too, my nigga. I feel like John edged the first round. I don't think he killed him in the first. I think John edged that first round. You know what I mean? Because Wavy, he was going in, too. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like John round was just a little better. You know, so the second round, I'm going to say I got Wavy. Wavy got that. Wavy edged that second round to me. So going into that third round, it's 1-1 to me. You know what I mean? I even tweeted that shit. I'm like, this is not a body. I don't know what them niggas was smoking on in that venue. Must have been some good shit, because that was not a body to me. What made it seem like a body was the fact that they booed this nigga Wavy the entire third round. I don't think I've ever seen that shit when a nigga got booed his entire 3 minutes. It was like the entire time they was fucking booing this nigga, and I don't know if he deserved to get booed that much, or was it, okay, nigga, just be quiet and just let this nigga rap. Because some of that nigga shit, don't get me wrong, it was whack. But some of it wasn't even whack. Niggas were just booing it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, we can't take this crowd serious. This is the same crowd that chanted, that they fucking booed Clips. Then 30 seconds later, they were chanting 3-0. So I don't take none of the niggas in that series. To be honest.
That's fucked up.
We can't take that shit serious. My nigga, we can't though, my nigga, because like, these are the same niggas. Let's not forget, my nigga, these are the same niggas that was in there that was booing Clips. Then they started chanting 3-0 after he said a fucking dope bar. You know what I'm saying? So that right there was not a body to me. I feel like the first and the second round was fucking, that was debatable. The first and second, the only clear round to me was that third round. And that's just because the fucking crowd booed the entire time. That's the only clear round to me. I'm going to say John got that 2-1 in a debatable battle. Nobody, it was nobody. That was not a body to me. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, Wavy could have did a lot better. But that was not a body, man. That crowd, and I hate blaming the fucking crowd, my nigga. But come on, we all knew that this crowd was doing fucking shrooms when they started booing Clips. Then they said 3-0.
Yeah, I mean, but before we debate that, I want Hop to go to. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want, you know what I mean? I don't want to take from what you're about to say. So I want Hop to go to, and then we can debate that, all of that. Hop, what you think?
Oh yeah. I'm pretty much the same way as Nels. I think the first 2 rounds were probably the best rounds of this battle. First starting with John, you know what I'm saying, coming off the gate, he was on one. You know what I'm saying, he did everything he can do to basically take away the, you know what I'm saying, the hype from Wave, from the seniority bars, just, you know what I'm saying, comparison to the paths that they had to take, breaking down the cons. I think he did everything he could have did in that first round. You know what I'm saying, get the crowd hype, there's relatable bars, everything. You know what I'm saying, so he fired first round. It's nothing to really, you know what I'm saying, reiterate, you know what I'm saying, but Wavy's first round, like Nell said, what he brought just as much the same energy as John. I think the only reason why people edged that first round of John is that I think it was towards the end he had like a bar that just didn't hit really. I think it was like after he said, what's it, what's the word? Potage? Oh my God, I can't say the word. What's that thing? Pistachio, that's the word I'm using. The pistachio line. He used that in his life. People was like, okay, I guess that was it. And then, other than that, John had his round, you know what I'm saying, fire round from beginning to end. That one little part in Wavy bar in his first round, to me, gave John that edge, because he really could have took that further, could have made it like clearly debatable. Like, it would have been a preference thing at the end of that to that first round, but that one little part just made it more clear for me. So John definitely did his thing. Second round, I think John took him just a little bit longer just to get into his just get as hype as he did in that first round. I think he had the peak of his second round, that deuce in the boot line, because the way he, you know what I'm saying, just broke down Wavy in the sense of imitation and all that such, he did it to a T. You know what I'm saying? So I thought he killed that part all the way to the end. From there to the end, you know what I'm saying, he got that second round in it. I don't want to say he got it in bad, but I feel like Wavy had a dope second round also. You know what I'm saying? That round literally can be debated, clearly debated. You know what I'm saying? Some people might edge Wavy because they maybe want to give him a round, or they just, you know, they like the preference. I like John's second round a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So that's just me. And then third round, you know what I'm saying, it's just clear as day who was won that third round was indeed, you know what I'm saying, John, just Wavy. I feel that they, like you said, the imitation, the imitator, copy, respect, all that stuff, that whole angle he had in that third was probably the highlight of his third. Other than that, I really didn't have too many things to really take away from that third. And I would understand why they booed that third. I mean, they could have let him just, you know what I'm saying, if they would have understood that there was nothing else going to be hot, if they just let him continue to 3 minutes, it was only 3 minutes, probably would have been, by the time they was done booing, probably would have been like a minute 50 left. I would have just let them rap and just get it over with. You know what I'm saying? Just continue to boo makes the battle longer and drawn out more. That's the thing that gets annoying. They're like, I don't want to continue to hear this either, so just let this joint be over with. So like I said, he had little PF parts in there that I thought he definitely had a right angle that hit perfectly, but you know what I'm saying, it wasn't enough for that third. So you could take it 2-1, you know what I'm saying, with Wavy slightly edging the second, but I take it as a 3-0, you know what I'm saying, no body at all, not one at all.
All right, yo, real shit. For me, I understand why he got booed and shit. Like, I understand it because prior to knowing, the only event that I ever went to was Summer Madness. You know what I mean? That could be just a crutch coming from me because that's my body since I've been on every Summer Madness prior to the fifth one. You understand? So in the room, the energy and what people are expecting, yo, my nigga, this is like the biggest event. So everybody's coming out, like, you know what I mean? And they are coming to see whatever they appeal to battle rap, they're coming to see that shit live. And if they don't get that, or if a person's not cooking, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of times, you know, it's might be people's first events or third or fourth, where they're already used to this shit. Like, for example, with Wavy, the problems that he had in the third round, he already has in other battles. It's just that people, like, want to ignore him. I didn't. Like, I thought, like, you know, Mr. Wavy was okay. I didn't understand how after, like, so long, he still had the buzz that he had, but I couldn't hate on him. You know what I mean? And then when he beat K-Shine, I mean, I couldn't knock him. He was the only he was so arrogant, you know what I mean, and so confident that, I mean, when you're looking back at it, it was like we looked crazy for even second-guessing it. But he was overwhelmed in this battle, bro. Every step of the way. Like, it wasn't anything that he did that was crazy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry. Like, he wasn't. It almost looked like for a second, like, why was he even up there? Like, why was he chosen? You know what I mean? Because he didn't really do nothing. Even if y'all don't want to say he didn't get bodied, he clearly lost. Like, even if you don't want to say he got bodied, he clearly lost. Clearly.
I don't even think it's fucking clear, my nigga. I don't think that's just even clear at all. Because, my nigga, it was some bars John was saying that did not deserve to get that crazy fucking reaction. Like, yo, don't get me wrong. That motherfucker walking with a fucking sprained ankle shit, that was dope. But the bars that follow that shit, come on.
Yeah, he told me that.
The bar he had right after that. The bar he had right after that line was weak. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
I ain't gonna lie. I can't nitpick through that. And say I don't know. But
everybody has whack bars you don't like in a battle. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, we can agree on that.
Like, a lot of his average shit got crazy fucking reaction, my nigga. A lot of it's okay. Any other time that nigga, I don't know if the crowd just want to wave it to lose, or if these niggas was just smoking some good shit. Any other battle when John would have did the whole imitation thing, he would have got fucking booed.
I'll give you this. I'll give you this too that nobody said. Nobody said this. If he would have, he did the multiple choice shit again, and nobody said a word yet. I was waiting for y'all niggas. Nobody said nothing yet. That's how I was like, damn. These niggas did want Wavy to lose a little bit, but he was whack though. Like, I'm sorry, yo. He was, his second round was good, but that was me lobbying for him too. Like, the crowd is buzzing. Like, let me hear this nigga. He wasn't that bad, but he was not, like, entertaining. His bars wasn't super crazy. Even his angles, he didn't attack him right. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was not that crazy. Like, y'all all said the three things I just said. Y'all all agreed. They're like, okay, I don't think his bars was that. Somewhat a crazy, crazy bar where he should have got better reaction than what he got. Because even when he said that impersonator shit, he was treading, like, bad waters at that time anyway. I don't know, man.
I was going to say it was a house.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, don't get me wrong. I think that John beat him. You know what I'm saying? I'm just more mad at the fact that niggas always screaming, oh, he got body. Well, it's not even a fucking body. Like, my nigga, we've all seen bodies, my nigga. We've all seen that.
Prep
We've
was
all
a body.
seen Rex versus Clips. You know what I'm saying? We've all seen shit like that. That wasn't on no Rex versus Clips level to me.
I mean,
we just seen one with Chilla and Prep. Like, this is nothing like Chilla and Prep.
Oh,
nothing
exactly.
at all.
Like, that was close. That wasn't even close. Like, yo, honestly, after seeing Chilla versus Prep, I'm second guessing shit for Prep. Like, yo, maybe you should just stop battling. I
told you. I told you, yo, that shit is bad. Hop got mad at me, son. I'm telling you, that shit got bad, though. He's in a bad space right now. Like, fans look at him in a bad light right now. But continue.
Yeah.
I mean, I think one thing I did. Oh, go ahead, bro.
Oh, no, I was just saying, like, Prep, man. I think Prep should just hang it up for a while. He just hang up his fucking bow ties for a fucking minute, man. Just sit back.
I won't say that. I won't say hang it up. And you know the fucked up part about Prep? Even if Prep was to come back, Prep can't even come back not preppy because Prep always, like, carried that image. Like, I feel like that's fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, he can't even, like, he could. You know, he can, but, you know, that's going to forever stick. Like, there's a lot of shit, like, yo, I don't know, man. I think what we saw from a lot of them, though, Prep, Wavy, to me in this battle anyway, certain PGs, everybody, even Briz Rawson when he battled, not K-Rock, but Averb, it's like there's certain things that you lack that have always been there, but then you see them in certain battles or battles that, you know, matter to people. And this is one of those with Wavy, like, I feel like, yo, when y'all watch this in a few months from now, y'all going to be like, all right, you know, maybe Sean John wasn't that crazy, but Wavy wasn't good at. I don't think Wavy was good at all. I think this is one of Wavy's. This is not his worst showing, but he's had much better performances, bro. Much better performances. He could do better.
Yo, one thing I can say that John was actually like after watching this, I think that John, after hearing everything, like I wasn't like. All right, people saying the crowd messed up a potential classic, blah, 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 like that. I mean, I didn't see it being the classic in the first place. I mean, like I said, like
I'll give you that.
Me personally, like I say, I think Wavy did extremely well. Like, this performance was way better than his performance against Shine. Real talk, because honestly, like bar for bar, Shine was better than Wavy in that battle, but it was just like, he didn't have the total package, like he was rushing everything as to Wavy was, you know what I'm saying, whatever. That we already know how that battle turns out. But I feel like as a complete package, like bar for bar, he stepped his shit up for this battle. He had, you know what I'm saying, not as simplistic lines, but let me say if it was simplistic, he had a good setup to be able to cover that. You know what I'm saying? He picked up, like he had a line, I forgot what it was, but he said, like, you like to whine about every battle. He's like, I'm like the whine of battlers because you know what I'm saying, I age with, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I grow better with age or something like that, whatever, something like that. But it was true because if you notice, like, from his battle against Adi, to his battle against Prez, to his battle against Shine, to this battle, he's progressed every battle. So that's one thing I can't say that is definitely good for him. And it gives me a better, you know what I'm saying, outlook on what if I would like to see him more because I feel like he will have a better showing. Not like this was I think his third round, just the bars he had, the crowd just wasn't feeling it. He didn't choke. He didn't do nothing. Like, excuse me. Like, he was even trying to do rebuttals, too. So it's like, it's kind of tough. It's tougher for them because, like, we see him growing up on stage, like, right there in our face. So it's like,
and that's the good and the
hard.
bad thing, bro.
Yeah,
that's the good and the bad. That's it perfectly.
So we get a lot of good.
That's it
right.
perfectly. You see them growing pains right in front of you, bro. That shit is ugly sometimes.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It is. It's very ugly. So, it's very ugly. So it's like when I see Wavy having good parts in his rounds that he definitely progressed from the Shine battle and things and so forth. I'm not mad at this performance at all. Like, I would like for him to take a break. Like, not a break, but he already took enough break. But like, don't put him on the December card. Let him take next show. You know what I'm saying? Next event. You know what I'm saying? And let's see what happens. I want to.
Yo, please,
word.
You think a hot wow. Hey, yo, Nacho, man, motherfucking Riggs on the line, man. Link him in, bro.
I got you. Hold on.
What I say, bro? I think he should. You know what I'm saying? Like we had him on no, not no rookies and vets. Then Summer Madness.
Yo,
like I'm saying, skip the Simba card and go next. Go ahead, bro.